Hey guys, it's Erica from Erica Marie Plans. Welcome back to my channel for another memory plan with me. This week is the week of Valentine's Day, so I'm using this kit called, I'm not really sure what this is actually called. This is from Glam Planner. I just really don't like that she doesn't put the names of the kits on there because it's so hard to remember when you purchased this so long ago. So I don't remember what this is called. I'm pretty sure it's still in her shop. She has so many kits in shop, which is what I like, that she kind of keeps everything up on there. So if you are wanting to get this and you're just as far as behind as I am, um, you can go ahead and get your hands on it. So this wasn't too busy of a week. I used a lot of boxes because I loved every single box that came in this kit. I was really sad I didn't get to use, I think, like two or three boxes out of the whole entire kit because I just didn't have room in my spread for them. So I use a couple or on Sunday I use an extender just for full boxes, and then on Tuesday, since I didn't really have anything written down, I just used two full boxes. And then this spread was honestly kind of like the most trouble I've had in a spread with the spread in a long time. The bougie boxes or the underlays are from Planahana. The first time I did purchase some from her, the bougie boxes came up so easily, but this one, I only had one that came up really easily. I had to individually cut every single one of them, so there are a lot of edits in this plan with me, especially during this base, because I was just so frustrated. And I don't know, it was just really frustrating. So, yeah, that's why this spread took me forever to film. I think like altogether it took me 2 hours to film this. I had 2 hours of footage I needed to edit. But it's done now. I love the way it came out. I love the XOs underneath everything. I think it came out so pretty. I use rose gold if you can't tell already with the bougie boxes. And I also use that like ginormous box. But I used it in a different spot. I usually use it on the weekend, but because those were such busy days and I wanted to use that extender for Sunday, I just moved it over. And I keep saying, I'm so sorry. I like the way it turned out though on Thursday and Friday, so I might use that more often. I do know, I think my next spread, oh no, my next spread is going to be a station stickers kit. And then after that, I have another Glam Planner kit that I'll be using. So I think it comes with a large box too. So I will probably try to figure out how I'm going to use that in my spread. Let's go ahead and get started. And I'm going to try not to say anymore. So the first thing on Monday, this is for the week of February 8th through the 14th, so Valentine's Day week, like I already said. I used okay, I'm like gonna have to just stop doing this voiceover. I keep saying that. I First thing I am marking for Monday is that I was so tired. I used a munchkin to mark that, and all these scripts are actually from me. I made all my scripts, and I used my silhouette for the first time. My cut lines are a bit off. I'm still trying to like work with it. I think now I've like perfect everything, but the scripts I'll be using for the next couple spreads because I just made a whole bunch of them for my next few weeks. The cut lines are going to be a bit off, but I really like the way this turned out. Like using the silhouette was definitely a learning curve. Like I was about to just return my silhouette because I was getting so pissed off with it. So I'm glad I know a little bit more on how to work it, but it's definitely a learning curve. So if you're interested in getting one, I recommend it, but be prepared to be so frustrated. Especially me. I'm not a very tech person, so I figured everything out on my own. I did reach out to Lindsay from Lindsay Morgan Plans one time though because I needed some assistance and she was pretty helpful, but be prepared. So I got off on a tangent. Sorry about that. So the first thing I did, Mark, was I was super tired, and so after work I did come home and take a nap. I used a girl from Musical Cat Studio. This day it was also the day that Sigarguru announced their new PR team, which I got renewed for another term. I'm so excited about that. I love Sticker Guru so much. I don't really use their kits though. I have so many of them. I just hoard them because they're so pretty and I don't want to use them. I do use them on like my kits or my spreads I don't like film usually. So I do need to start posting photos of those so you guys can just see like what it looks like to actually use them. But you guys can use my code Erica15 to get 15% off your order at Sticker Guru. I will have their link down below along with all the other shops I PR for as well. So I will have my code down there and just like a direct link so it's easy for you guys to shop. And then later on Monday, I did use like a half bougie, which I did last week too, and I really love the way it turns out. I did mark that did go to Bosa Donuts, which is just like kind of like a hole in the wall donut place near my house. I did go there after work. I love donuts. It's like my favorite treat. So I did pick up a donut to have like for in between lunch and dinner. And then I also did some planning time when I got home. I had a YouTube binge. I did get boba at the donut place because I did have boba there. It wasn't the best. The boba was like not cooked properly. I think it was like overcooked because it was like too like slimy. And then the smoothie wasn't good. It was like a very like generic smoothie. You just like put powder and milk, and I can't have milk. And I didn't want to tell them because they were already in the middle of making it, and I didn't know. So it wasn't the best boba I had. And then I also FaceTimed my dad later on that day. Moving on to Tuesday, super short day. Literally nothing happened that day because I was working all day. But first thing I marked is that I didn't sleep well. I used a Fox and Pip girl to mark that because Lala was just all over me that night. So I did not sleep the best. And then I also stayed late at work and had to work in the kindergarten classroom. Moving on into Wednesday. Oh yeah, another thing. There's so many birthdays. I always forget that this week in February is like the busiest. I mean, I don't really do anything for birthdays, but it's just I have to remember that it's everyone's birthday. So first thing on Wednesday is that it was my best friend Angelica's birthday. I used a Fox and Cactus girl to mark that. I also did a Safeway run. We hadn't gone to the grocery store in a little bit, so I did go to Safeway after work, and I used a GP girl to mark that as well. And then I made brunch once I got home. That brunch sticker is from Paper Shire. I also painted my nails this day. I used a Coffee Monsters Co. emoji to mark that. And then I did watch Gossip Girl. So that TV icon is from Right Brain Paper Co. She's no longer open. I think I say that every week because I use some sort of sticker from her every week, I feel like. And then I also had some me time before bed of just like kind of relaxing, watching Gossip Girl, like actually doing like my nighttime routine. I never really do that because I don't have time. So I did take the time to do that this night. And then I had an Amazon delivery, and then I had a glass of wine to end my night. Moving on into Thursday. Oh, I guess I'm a little ahead, but I'll just go ahead. So moving on into Thursday, we had another birthday. So we have 4 days in a row of birthdays. So we had my cousin's birthday this day. I used another Fox and Pip girl to mark that. And then again on Thursday, like later on that day, I'd use another Fox and Pip girl to mark. I can't remember what it was now. I just know I forgot to make my sticker for it, so I was like, I'll just print it out later. I think I was doing like some sticker shopping. No, because I was on a no spend this month. I can't remember what I was doing, but I was doing something on the computer. So I don't recall what it was. So sorry about that, but I will have to go back and put my sticker in. And then I also took a nap after work before I had to start at Lulu. And then I had my afternoon coffee because I was just exhausted this week. So I needed another cup of coffee before starting work in the afternoon. And then this day was the first day I got approved for OCT, which is off channel time. I've talked about this a few months ago, but off channel time is essentially time at work where you're not on channel and don't have to help other guests or anything like that. You get to kind of just do things you're behind on, which I was super behind on, like my own personal emails and like other trainings and things I just had to get done. So this was the first day I finally got that. I hadn't gotten it since October because it's been so busy, and this was the first day it was finally approved. And then I also had a Plan With Me go live this day. Moving on into Friday, it was my cousin Aurelia's birthday this day, and so I marked that with a paper and milk Maru. I also did some laundry. That girl is from Stick with the Plan Co. I did a post office run. This was the day. Why did I go to the post office? I think it was because what did I mail out? Oh, it was the winner for the month of December, I think. The extras that I had that I did do a giveaway with, which I did do a giveaway for this last month, the month of January, which is so bad that I'm just now finishing January spreads. But so I did have a winner for that. And then the winner is actually, I'll put her Instagram name here. I'll have to edit this and put it in there. But it's Kelsey Plans. She won my giveaway, and so I need to actually ship that out today. Today's Saturday, because I told her to have it shipped out by the end of the week, and so today's the last day. So I need to go make my way to the post office after this. So congratulations on that. So I will be doing that again after every month of me planning. So I should be here done in the next couple weeks of February, so be on the lookout for that video. I also did have to stay late again and do the kindergarten classroom, so I used a paper shire sticker to mark that with the school, little schoolhouse. I did forget to print out my script sticker for it, so I just left it blank for the meantime. And then I had some afternoon coffee. Moving on into Saturday, first thing I am marking is that it was my other cousin's birthday this day, and then I used a paper shower balloons to mark that. I also did a fries run again. The girl is also from GP Studio. I had a breakfast sandwich and then made some smoothies for dinner. Or no, I guess it was like a, I guess it was for lunch. Smoothies for lunch because for dinner, I really wanted that. I just been seeing so many ads of the heart-shaped pizza at Papa John's. Never had Papa John's. I honestly, I think the last time we had it was when we were kids after swim practice. I just always remember my mother would get Papa John's for us. Just, I don't know, it's quick and easy, and it has the pepperoni in there. That's how I remember Papa John's pizza, because they have the pepperoni that goes in the box. Super random, but I always just remember eating that during like swim practice or after swim practice or a swim meet because we needed the carbs. I don't know. It was just quick and easy. So got some Papa John's pizza. It wasn't the best. Tasted like a frozen pizza. I think this was definitely not how I remember Papa John's, but I think it's just because it was the heart-shaped pizza. They did do it like a thin crust. So it wasn't the greatest. And then moving on onto Sunday, which was Valentine's Day, I started off with my morning coffee and came downstairs to Flowers and Chocolate, which I'm like super impressed that Dean pulled that off with me not knowing, because I'm really good at like figuring things out and knowing when he's like doing something to surprise me. I'm probably never surprised, but I had no idea because did not hear him get up, and I don't even know if he got up, and he still hasn't told me like how he pulled it off with like getting me chocolate and flowers without me knowing. So came down and of course had my 1 pound box of red vines. I always get that for my birthday, but I didn't get it this year. So I got it for Valentine's Day. I love red vines. I love them stale, which is so weird. So whenever we get red vines, my dad does the same thing. We get a pound of red vines, that big box, and then just open the top and let it get stale. So weird and random, but that's how we eat them. Also, the internet was down this day, so I didn't get to work. FaceTime my dad. We did do another fries run to go get a couple things, and then we played the escape room, which is like a board game I got us to do for Valentine's Day because we weren't expecting to go out. So we played that, which was really fun. It's really hard. And then we also cooked dinner today, and I gave the dogs a bath. And then to end our Valentine's, we watched WandaVision, and I finished the Cecil Hotel. Dean fell asleep, so I ended up just finishing it because I don't know. I love crime things, and I already know about this case, but I just wanted to watch the documentary. So yeah, so that completes this week's plan with me. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you guys did, make sure to hit that like button, hit subscribe so you guys can watch more videos that I post. Follow me on Instagram. It is Erica Marie Plans. I will have it linked down below so you guys can see close-ups. I am super behind in my photos, but I will be catching up soon. Again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. All right, bye guys.